Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. The Black Knights send out their punter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. They send him right out of the slot. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Finding space at the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Desperados. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Desperados will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. He'll look underneath here for Brooks, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss. This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Now, faking the give. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Here's a designed run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Desperados. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here's a run going left. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4. But usually, that's a holding penalty. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Back to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. 14. Black Knights, nothing. Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is 4th and goal.
You can tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Young. A throw on the run is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw, Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They'll try it now with Brooks.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On 2nd down, Young. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Here's Young. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. Going right. Now he's free at the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Desperados. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Desperados will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
On play action, Young. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll get this out wide, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
From the gun, it's Young. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Slot receiver headed right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Desperados. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Desperados 48, Black Knights 0.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Young. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Black Knights 0.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return is Chase Brown. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The third quarter begins with a run. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. It's a touchdown. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Out of the shotgun, Young. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Now Young. Open man left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Young. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Houston. Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
The offense will line up for
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
35. Black Knights 8. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Brown now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
They're on the 30-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Slot man in motion right. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Young. Got his man at the 6. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. They motion a receiver right. They run on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
Here's Young to throw to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
On 4th down, Young. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Desperados are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He's up close to the 20.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. Room up the sideline at the 45. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now, faking the give. He's going to let this one go deep. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a give on the ground. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. Good recovery after the penalty. He's back within a couple of yards of that first down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Good blocking to the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he pitches it. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Desperados. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's got it. That's Burks. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Look at play action with Young. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, The defense is all over. And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. To the goal line and in. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Black Knights. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down. Here's 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now he gets free up the right sideline. On his horse. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Here's the pistol snap to Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll motion the tight end Smith. They'll run with Brooks. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
22.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Desperados.
They'll look to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Throwing now from the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Desperados will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
22.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Now a loose football. And fortunately here, one of his teammates quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It is picked up by the defense. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing